all of us felt something was very fresh when he started singing the African song. And I think it's time for the nations to begin not just to sing it, but to enter in with them in their culture, in their field.
Amen.
And I would love if David can do the song again, but I want him to do the African moves with it.
Let's have David sing the song and I'll do the moves. No. Joke.
One thing about the Africans is in their body there is a rhythm. Their whole body moves differently than anyone else in the world. So I don't know if you're free to, once you start the song, they can carry it and then just come and do the moves.
Amen. You are the mighty God, the great I am. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You are the mighty God, the great I am. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing it out. You are the mighty God, the great I am. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You are the mighty God, the great I am. When I put my hand here, Batan Soro. I put my hand here, Batan Sara. And then we're gonna tend it. We're gonna turn around. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Say, Batan Soro, Batan Sara, Batan Soro, Batan Sara, Batan Soro, Batan Sara. Tend it. Do it again. Batan Soro, Batan Sara, Batan Soro, Batan Sara. Tend it. Say hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Say hallelujah, yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Woo! Glory be to our God. Hallelujah. 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 Glory be to our God. Let's do it. Say Batan Soro, Batan Sara, Batan Soro, Batan Tendere. Batan Soro, Batan Sara, Batan Soro, Batan Tendere. Oh, we want to dance, right? Then let's make a joyful dance to the Lord. I was about to say joyful noise. Let's make a joyful dance to the Lord. Everywhere around. If you find a train, you guys dance around. If there's place, if there's space, go ahead. Let's dance for Jesus. Let's dance for Jesus. All around. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. One more time, say, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh. One more time, say, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh. Glory be to our God.
I would like all the dancing team, if they can come on the stage.
Dancing, come on stage.
The dance team.
Where's the dancing? Glory be to our God. Hallelujah.
Homecoming dance team, come on up to the stage.
Glory be to our God. Hallelujah. 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 Jehovah, you are the most high. Woo! You are the most high God. Jehovah, you are the most high.
Listen, 1/3 of the kingdom is joy. Kingdom of God is not meat nor drink, but righteousness, peace. 1/3 of the kingdom is joy. Flat out, nothing but joy.
Amen.
I want y'all to pull out your phones. We're gonna do something. I don't know that we've ever done this, but
Before the phone, can we release a shout to all the family in Africa and tell them, welcome!
Here's something that, as a spiritual father, I love. That this team this morning, all the teams, the 11 sessions are all led by full-time IHOP teams, people that are on the staff, and people that do the prayer room every day as their full-time job. But here we have 3 worship leaders, right here, Chris, Rachel, Jay. They've been leading worship 20 or 25 years individually. 20, 25 years. David is the youngest member on their team. They do the 6 a.m.s. By the way, morning after morning at 6 a.m. they're here. I love you guys for that. Now, you guys have been 20, 25 years. He's your youngest guy on your team. And Chris, you're the leader of this team. Why did you pick him for all of you to follow?
Well, because so many reasons. I think that he represents Africa and the black community. And he's taking primary leadership in the worship movement, which I do believe that word that you've talked about so much. And so a few years ago, I just said, I'm gonna just take him under my wing and just wait and just teach and learn and teach and learn, because I think he has so much to teach us. And I have some to teach him. So it's been unbelievable, an unbelievable journey to watch him cross over and be able to he's so agile as a worship leader, like stylistically and all kinds of things. So he's grown in incredible ways.
But here at our last one thing, you guys have been leading 25 years, each of you, yet you're following the youngest guy in your team with joy and enthusiasm. And I'm watching this on all of our sets. A lot of the sets here are being led by younger worship leaders, and the older ones are not following them in like, well, we'll give you a chance. They're really following them out of respect and honor. And I love that you do this. So Rachel, tell us, is that easy to follow a younger worship leader?
David is very easy. He lives a very pure life. He has a single vision. His vision is to worship and love God. It's easy to flow with him in worship because it's just clear. It's very clear. And you're highly anointed for it. It's like, it's following an anointed leader. It's so easy, and you bring so much joy, and you're faithful. David, thank you for your
6 a.m.
faithfulness.
day after day the last several years. He's
For
there
years.
on time, ready to go. Jay, okay,
Can I say one more thing? He is a David. He's a David, and one of the high values we have at the House of Prayer is that a worship leader can lead from their instrument. How many worship leaders can lead from their instrument out there?
That's more
Raise your
challenging.
hand.
That's more challenging.
It's very
to do that.
challenging, but you know what? He's mastered his instrument, and he's able to flow in so many ways because of it. And so I just wanted to put that out there as well about
Jay, again, you're a spiritual father, you're a spiritual mom, and we've got all these young ones, you're pouring into them, you're constantly moving out and bringing young ones forward. Just give us a sentence or two on
I
that.
just am so proud of David in an age where the worship movement and just music in general has become about how well you can do, how successful you can be, how many albums you can make, how many followers you can get, and all those kinds of things. To find a heart that is pure like David's, who literally does not care about any of those things. He's very easy to follow.
He doesn't care if he's leading or following or on the 5th microphone.
He didn't fight to be where he is. All he wanted to do was wash the feet of Jesus with his tears. And so I am so proud the greatest thing I can do as a father is pour
and
into
you
the
are
next
a
generation.
spiritual father in this house.
Thank you. The greatest thing I think that we can do is that we can make those those who are younger than us, better than us. And so I'm so proud of David.
Okay, let's give David a microphone. I got one little secret little thing. He's my little secret weapon. What you guys don't know, but we know, is that we play the IHOP U students in touch football. I'm quarterback, and he is my secret weapon. This guy is the best player on the team. He got a college scholarship to play football and turned it down to go get trained to be a worship leader. He got a scholarship to play football. Turned it. When I found that out, I said, hey, we're gonna beat the IHOP U team. I need you. And he's the best guy. I know. Anyway, why did you leave a college scholarship at 19 years old to come pour 4 years into this? Now you're raising your own support where you could be playing college football and then having a career. Why did you do that?
Number one, I'm grateful that the Lord has written and is still writing this story of mine, because I couldn't write it or think about it on my own. I wanted to play football all throughout high school.
You're really good.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Really
you
good.
know.
Especially on that down, out, and up in the corner. You're really awesome.
I try. I still got the legs a little bit. But my senior year in high school, I felt just a drop of passion for the sport. I don't know how or why, it just completely dropped. And I felt like the Lord was calling me to pursue music. Now, everything wasn't as clear as I needed it to be in pursuing music. All I knew was I don't want to play football anymore. I still played the whole season. I was very unhappy with the whole situation. And I received an offer from a college that they wanted me to come and visit and see how things are. And the first thing I thought about when I saw this was, no, I just want to do music. And then the Lord miraculously led me to IHOP, and then I am here. And why am I here? Because the Lord is writing it. Because it's His grace His grace and His favor that is just leading me throughout this place. I have learned so much from these guys. I came here to learn to know the Father in His house, and then these people here and a couple more others that are in the back have helped me sustain
They've sown
life.
into you.
They have sown
Amazing.
so much into my life.
Thank you,
I
guys.
would not have been able to stay here if it wasn't for them. If it wasn't for them. And I learned community. I learned how to love people through them. I learned how to love the Lord through them. You know, what we have now of passion for Jesus and compassion for people, I learned a lot through these people here and through this core. So I'm just grateful that the Lord is gracing me with this story.
From a papa to a papa mamas, good job. Good job. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. And keep those legs in shape. I need you for at least 2 more seasons.
I got you.
Okay, good.
I got you.
Thank you.